I need like a box or super bright lights. I don't know how I changed the brightness on this thing. Well, I don't need it on this. Yeah, no. I can't see the little screen either, so I can't really tell if I'm just going to be zoomed out. That's all there is to it. Can't like zoom in tight. All right, Eldon's 42, Hudson's 25. I'm guessing Charlie is 2. Face off. Eldon gets a hold of it. Eldon gets swamaged between 3 other guys. Looks like West Side. What was their side? What's their names? West Side Orange. So we got the ball right now. Hudson on him. Hudson doing a good job staying in front of him. So they just called a penalty because there is a box that you can't see the lines of, and that guy did not get that ball inside the box in the right amount of time. Here comes Charlie down. Charlie's going to go straight through people and score.
Okay, that's interesting language.
Charlie very excited for scoring. Riley's back on D, covering X, as I like to call it. It's the man behind the net. So we get another face-off. Eldon there gets a hold of it, but it goes to, I'm not sure who that little guy is. Kai or Kale, maybe. Falls down. Oh, they get it, but then they lose it. Wolves get it. Wolves get it. Nice shot. Nice save. Guess we might have a crease violation. I didn't actually see that. So for all our new lacrosse people here, some simple rules to keep attention to. There's Riley, hopefully with a good ground ball. Nice ground ball by Riley. Looking to get it up. Does get it up to his midi. Can't handle that pass, but looks like somebody gets in there. Again, not sure of everybody who are. Again, pushing's totally illegal as long as pushing's not from behind. Here comes Sun Valley in. I don't know who that is. I don't know numbers yet. There's another shot and another goal. Sun Valley already up 2-0. Somebody comment in there? That's just my notification. Okay. Gotcha. Hoping people can hear me. I haven't gotten any messages from Maggie saying that no one can hear me. I don't know if Nancy's watching or not. Got 2 watchers. So I never did get it fully explaining. So you can see there's 3 guys here in the middle of the field right now, right, on each team. Those are called middies. Middies can go on either side of the line. So you can only have 6 people on one side of the white line, the center line here at any one time. If one of the defensemen goes across that line, then they have to, switch with a midi. There's a pass that was intercepted.
I would have just walked in front of you. I'm like,
I'm not sure what that penalty was. I got to learn my different calls. I don't know if that was just a stick to the hands, maybe. The other thing to remember is these guys can just literally whack the crap out of each other. They're giving him a time to do a shoe. Okay, Grammy's online watching. All right. That was Lachlan with a nice stick there. Knocked the puck out. Lachlan kicks the ball up to himself, trying to get that ground ball. Now, if Lachlan goes across, you got to have to say midi back, midi back. Hopefully you have a midi that stays back. Stay back, stay back! Okay, so we got away with a penalty there. That should have been an offsides, essentially, because you can't have the defenseman goes and midi needs to stay back. Battle for a loose ball over there along the line. Riley is number 23. He's a long stick defenseman with a blue helmet. Shiny blue helmet, yeah. We'll zoom in on him in a second. There's a great shot by 16. So we'll zoom in. Where is he at? There's Riley. Wave to Grammy, Riley. He can't hear me. All right, so Suns. Woo, I have to get used to that one. The Wolves are up by 3-0. I have a hard time seeing my screen. My little screen here is not bright enough to overcompensate for the sun, so kind of just winging it here a little bit. Eldon with another face-off win. Eldon brings it in, gets into the box. You can see that line maybe, I think, on this side. You can see that box. Eldon's just going to go straight in for a goal. At some point, we're going to have to start hopefully doing a little passing. Just kind of work on our spacing and all those good things. Maybe we're in some drills. I don't think our defensemen are going to get much work in this game. That's all right. Good first game for us. Just kind of get our feet. This is the first time we've played a game full field. There's a nice pass. There's a nice shot. Goes back behind the net. So an interesting other fact that we'll get to maybe at some point, if a player shoots the ball at the net, so say White shoots the ball at the net and they miss the net completely and it goes back, there is an out of bounds behind there. If it goes behind the net, you'll see the players run as quickly as they can as their sticks out in front of them. And the first person that gets, the person that's in front as the ball crosses the back line, that's the team that gets the ball. So even if you shoot the ball and it goes out of bounds, if your player actually is ahead of the other team before it crosses the outside line, the out of bounds line, you actually get the ball back. So interesting fact about lacrosse and the possession after a shot. All right, Suns up 5-0. Eldon, is that Eldon? Yeah, Eldon's 42. Another face-off win. You can see as long as you have your hands together, a certain space, you'd see Hudson made sure his hands were together. You are allowed to basically check people. They are going to call a penalty there on one of us. So anytime there's a penalty, you do actually go off. So we are a man short. The man will sit in the box for, I believe it's 2 minutes. Maybe it's only a minute. I think it's only a minute. Can't remember. I think it's only 1 minute in lacrosse. So we're down a man. So you'll see now, instead of having 6 guys on this, we'll only have 5. So they have some space now. Move through. Intercepted there by Charlie. Oh, but Charlie gets stick checked. Picks up his loose ball, though. And you can see, these guys are freely whacking at him. Charlie with a great look. Nice shot there, but goalie gets that one. Goalie's going to just fling it down the other end. That's going to come through all the way to Riley. Hopefully, Riley's got to work on his ground balls. Again, these kids have, so you can see the kids are, of course, not out of bounds. Or was it out of bounds? They're going to say Westfield ball. Try to zoom in a little bit there so you can get a little bit better vision. Riley with a good stick, not letting the guy get control. Charlie's getting a hold of the ground ball. Charlie now going to get up and out. So you can see whoever was in the box is already out of the box. So we're already done with our advantage. So that's, well, technically that's a pass. I don't think that's going to make it outside of the white line. Looks like it did. Can't see the white line from here. Ref, I think, inadvertently called the ball, but so when they're out of bounds, what happens is the player brings the ball. They have to be inside the line, and then once they blow the whistle, then they get to just play. People are screaming Bo. I wonder if that's Bo Bemis. Charlie with a nice rush there, pushes the guy off the ball. The Wolves get a hold of it. Look for the pass. There you go. So set it out. So now what you want is you want your players to kind of just spread out wide so that they can, get the passes out wide. I mean, of course, you want people breaking through, but the wider you get, the more space you get in between there. Charlie making a bunch of moves. Cradling, as they like to call it, tries a behind-the-back shot and scores. They do have a mercy rule. Once you're up 6 like this, I'm guessing the other team, there won't be a face-off. The other team will just get the ball. I don't know if they do that at a certain point in the game or... Maybe in the second half. Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So they're already doing that. So. And that is quarter. So that is the end of the first quarter. We do 4 quarters here in lacrosse.
I'm confused. Did the D-man change into quarter?
What's that?
Did the D-man change?
Yeah, they change ends every quarter.
Yeah, but Riley hasn't gotten off the field.
Well, because Riley's slow. Because Riley's slow. Oh, do they switch people?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to switch defensemen unless he taps out and he's tired because he's like their top defenseman. At some point, they might switch him out, but no, usually, so your defenseman and your attack guys, the 3 guys on each end, they usually stay out there the whole game. Your middies will usually be the ones that switch a lot because they have to run the whole length of the field. But, depending on how many people Andy's got here, he might, sub out Riley so some other kid can get some time to play, especially when we're up 6. Why, is there only one person left?
We only have one person.
It's probably only Grammy.
I told Denise, but...
Probably some soccer or some hockey people like, oh, what's this? And then there's lacrosse, and they're like, all right.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Not interested in lacrosse.
Did you post in the group chat that you were doing?
No.
Sawyer asked me.
Maybe.
I went to the car, him and 2 other kids. They walked back.
Can you give me my phone?
I don't know where your phone is.
It's right by the computer.
Patty is assisting with beautiful camera. Because I gotta watch the game.
Bobber's on too, she says.
It's not showing it.
Well, I gotta find my channel here.
Oh, now it says 2 people. All right, Papa, we're starting.
Yeah, hang on, I'm typing.
Oh, now we have 4 people. Oh my gosh.
People are paying attention to their Sports U stuff. Here, can you just put that back down by the computer? All right, again, still learning numbers, so we don't know everybody. So the new people that are joining on potentially.
I wonder what number Luke is. Oh, there's Hudson.
I mean, we only have 4 subs anyways, so it's going to be, Riley's going to get a lot of playing time. Uh-oh, what's going on?
No.
Are we? I can't imagine they'd forfeit, right? I don't know.
Did they actually just forfeit? This is gonna be a kind of sad game if they just forfeit.
I think they're gonna try to force our team to like make 3 passes or something like that, maybe.
The coaches might do that. I'm amazed the coaches have to.
I mean, we're up 6-0 in the first quarter. I mean, you multiply that by 4, that's 24-0 by the time the game's over.
That's disappointing. It's not. That's just kind of sad, I guess. That's Frank. Alright, Frank. Going up watermelon. Oh, Chuck sucks. We don't like him. We don't like Marshall either. We just had to go there. We don't like Chuck or Marshall.
We liked Tkachuk when he was on the Flames.
Yeah, but we don't like him now because he's not on the Flames.
Because we don't like the Panthers.
Exactly. We don't like the Panthers. We don't like the Chuck. Hey, we got 5! Woo-hoo.
Hopefully you just need to share it.
Alright, nothing happening. Go try and do a cartwheel. I would probably end badly though. Let's not do a cartwheel.
Looks like the other team is changing goalies.
That coach got on the field and kept trying to tell him to do something.
All right, for all our people signing in here, the Wolves are up. Sun Valley's up 6-0. Westfield Orange. Got some Texas Longhorns jerseys on. Got a little first, second graders, I'm guessing, behind us, it looks like.
Oh, there's Hudson just chilling at midfield.
Gotta make sure his flow's going well.
Of course he does. He has to have the flow, but he also can't have fear.
All right, here we go again. Zoom out just a little bit there. Again, I apologize. This is my first time filming lacrosse. First time filming outdoors, so just trying to get used to the camera and everything. Westfield gets a hold of that face-off. They did do a face-off. Hudson with a good look. Unable to be captured by number 12. There's a pass into the middle by Kai, it sounded like. I thought I heard Frank yell Kai's name. Kai must be 29. Westfield trying to cradle it out. Whoa, tries to get it to his goalie, just misses. So that's ball still in. Ball goes out of bounds. They are saying Sun Valley ball, Sun Valley. Sorry, it's Sun Valley Wolves. Sun Valley Wolves. It's gonna take me a while. I might say Suns a few times. If you hear me say Suns, I mean the Wolves. There's a pass out to Eldon with a quickie shot. Go up 7-0.
It's because we've been in Idaho for a while. And the snow has been in eternal winter. It's not true. It hasn't been a channel. Just late start. Late start.
So since we're up by 6, Orange will get the ball free. He just needs to get in front of the face-off line there. Once he blows the whistle, we can put pressure on him. It's kind of a little bit of a mercy rule to help out the other team get a little bit of advantage. Here comes in Lachlan. A nice stick, forces the ground ball. Loose ground ball now. Picked up by Westfield Orange. Lachlan there with another nice stick. Trying to control the ground ball. Still battling there. Eventually, I think Eldon, or 43, whoever that is, gets a hold of it. Sends it up the field, still in bounds. Riley's going to rush for it. Oh, Riley's got to learn the ground balls. Oh, that goes out of bounds. Nice job by Charlie.
Dark ball. Push on line.
Just put it down. Back up, give him room. Riley pushing him out of bounds and gets the ball back. I did not keep that. Inside, Riley, inside the line. Riley's going to give it to Charlie. Charlie's can just run down the field here. Riley tries to set a pick. Gotta be careful of those moving picks, though. Charlie now going to go nice look there with Charlie. Coach obviously trying for some more passing since we're up by so much. Missed pass, but that stays in bounds for now. Going to bring that in. Tries to center it, does center it. Loose ball there, not controlled. There's a bounce shot that goes just wide. Again, you just got to run and try to get there. So as you can tell, I apologize if anybody's watching that knows the lacrosse rules. Just have some people that maybe don't know all the lacrosse rules. Goalie can have the ball, but goalie can only stay in the crease for 4 seconds. After that, the goalie has to get outside of his crease because it is protected. Or pass it, yes. There's a nice look to 30. 30 with a shot. Goalie makes a nice save. Goalie gets it. And again, the goalie, like any player, even the goalie, can go all the way down the field with it. Eldon didn't have his hands quite together. I don't know. I think that's a little, actually, I don't know. But they're going to take him for a penalty. Again, you can hit like that, but you got to have your hands together. So if you have your hands spread too far apart, they'll call that penalty on you. I don't know how many penalties you can get in lacrosse. Okay, so we go a man down. So now we'll have 5 guys on our defensive side of the field.
Charlie?
There you go. Refs helping them out. Again, you always have to have 3 attack men, so that's how we're a man down. So now you're going to kind of play a box. Again, if that guy doesn't get inside the box, he does get inside that box. So he can come back out, and once he's back in, then it's fine. Like the clock's just done, set. And see, there was Hudson with a great check. Hands together. Good job by Hudson on that one. Lachlan gets a great ground ball, and he's going to bring that up and out. Tries to get to Hudson, misses. Charlie with some nice checking. Again, we're a man down, so they have a little bit more space to move. Oh, guy comes right through the middle. Hudson with a great shot. See, that was a perfect clean hit. Oh, come on. That was a clean hit. Maybe, why is Charlie going off, though? Oh, they're just changing. But Hudson is definitely going to go out. We're going to be 2 men down now. We're up 7-0, so no, big deal. Lacrosse is a high-scoring game.
Stop it. We're not supposed to do that. They smack talkers. We're not allowed to be friendly. No go.
So Eldon's back on, so now we're just 1 man down. Again, I think they're like maybe 1.5, 2-minute penalties. Nice stab by Sawyer. I think Sawyer's playing goalie. Sawyer will just go all the way again. Goalie can go all the way down. We just have to make sure we keep a person back. So do we have 3 defensemen back? Yep. Eldon recognizes that, says midi back. Number 16 gets the loose ball, so now Sawyer will go back to the net, and then Eldon can go back into the attack field. There's a penalty down way back here. When Sawyer was going out, he got slashed. So now the orange team will go a man down. Riley can use time in between games to practice his ground ball pickups. Sorry if I can't see everybody. I think I can. Again, I can't really see in my lens, or my little tiny screen here is not bright enough. Eldon with the ball. He's going to step in. Great time for us to just kind of practice some passing, some positioning, maybe some plays. Of course, we've only had like 5 practices, 3 on the grass, 2 in the gym, so haven't even really had time to really kind of work on any plays yet. Number 16 gets a hold of the ball, cross. I can't even say what I wanted to say cross ice, but it's not ice. Hudson winds up and misses. Now you'll see how they rush after the ball. So because we got in front of their people before the ball crossed the line, we get to actually keep the ball. There's a nice pass to Hudson, but he got a little too deep. 16 is going to take a shot. That's going to go wide. Nobody chasing for us, so it looks like they're going to get the ball probably off of that. Or nope, I guess our X-Men, our guy at X. You call him X-Men? I don't know. Guy at X. There you go. We're moving the ball around a bit. Gets it out to Hudson out front. He's going to rip one. Hudson gets a goal.
Yeah, Hudson!
Just as the penalty ends. This puts us up 8-0. Whee!
Hudson! Oh.
It's fine. I'll go grab that actually. So yeah, it's off the field. It probably came from those 3 guys down there playing pass. All right, again, for people that are just joining us, there was no face-off because we are up by 6. So the other team automatically gets the ball. Nice job. Nice outlet pass. That's Huxley, it sounds like, by a parent yelling. 12. Sun Valley got the ball off of the shot. Little pass misses, but doesn't go out of bounds. So we collect, bring it back in. There's another pass. That also, that's not even, it's go. But you stepped out of bounds while you picked it up. So you should have been out of bounds, but we won't. Counting down to halftime, and there's halftime. Sure. So now we get halftime is about 5 minutes, so we get a 5-minute break here. Time to go get a fresh cup of coffee, I guess. Yeah, you can walk across. Just throw it. Just throw it at those kids over there. Oh, we're back down to just one person.
I know. See?
What?
Flying in the wind. You want to go get the Maggie bag?
No. My feet hurt.
Yeah. This is over the run back to the girls at 11 o'clock. Stay there for this one.
Pass the guy. Yes. Yes.
Corbin foot?
I don't know. They just put Corbin through it. So I just chucked it on him. Then Grayson's like, hey.
Grayson said hi?
Well, no. He didn't say hi. He just yelled my name.
I mean, there's so many. He acknowledged.
Yeah.
What are we doing on battery life? We might be able to get about 2 games in before we need to charge.
You get your power bank. So I love him. It definitely filled the missing piece we needed in our family, but he is. I'm already. I tell him I'm like, I'm not old, but I'm old because I'm just too old to do shit now. And my husband's like, I just want one more, and I'm like, if you can swing it, how about it?
Looks like we're gonna put Eldon in net.
That was like that. To have one.
You can't with anybody. Well, he's got grapes, oranges, eat good. I gave Pucks a Gatorade, some Snap It pickles, and some Pokers. But you could also tell that he's here.
He's turning 3 soon, so he just cannot get over it. And my other friend is great.
So I can get one of them. Yes. No. I might go watch one of Dylan. I'm going to gather my belongings, so I'll see you over there. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm going to come watch that one. Okay. So I get a little bit of her. All right.
Go down the field. Go down the field.
Hi, Rocky. How was the game?
Made some awesome passes.
What?
You did.
Nova is looking at the TV trying to figure out why she hears all of us.
Hey, Nova. Good girl. Nova, good girl. What's Nova doing?
Just remember, you've got lots of people watching you.
No, I don't. I got one.
Oh, just Grammy?
This Grant, I don't know why it says only one, but because Bobber says she was watching. I don't know if she stopped watching, but. All right, here we go. Okay, we do have a face-off off of the Sawyer there was on the face-off. Sawyer gets the win. A little errant pass there, but try to zoom out a little bit so we can see kind of where people are positioning. Maybe coaches can, use this. Maybe not. There you go. Nice look. Got the ref right in my way here, but that's all right. He's got a more important job to do. Can yell at coach telling players to cut. So he's trying to, set up some stuff. Orangefield does get a hold of the ball and sends it down all the way on the other end. That's going to be an out of bounds. This should be the Wolves' ball.
Send a sweet message and some bait and see what she wakes up like. Are you in a good mood? Or are you not in a good mood?
Riley gets it to Eldon. Eldon, of course, will be going all the way up the field, I'm guessing. Eldon looking for a goalie goal. Takes a shot, misses. Wolves collect, get a nice centering pass to Sawyer. Sawyer loses it, looking to pass. Got an indecision there. Loose ball, Sawyer battling for it. Lots of whacking. Still loose. Looks like the Wolves get a hold of it. Little number 14 there coming across the middle. Quick shot. Nice save by the goalie. Sawyer tries to get after it. There's a helmet that kind of hits him in the head. Or stick that hits him in the head. But Sawyer still collects. Sawyer coming through the middle. Whoop. Sawyer unable to get a pass off to Charlie. Charlie, though, able to get the ground ball. Charlie with a nice swim move. Comes across the middle. Takes a quick, hard shot. Goalie swallows that one up. And then the defense just sends it down. Hudson playing defense with a long stick. Hudson gets a hold of it. Hudson sends it in. Gets it right to, I'm not sure who that is, but he takes a shot that goes just wide. Was that Lachlan? That was Lachlan. Lachlan's playing offense. Against the Wolves up 8-0 here. So coach looks like, trying some different people at different positions. Conserve the energy of your middies and your attack when you're kind of crushing, I guess you'd say. Here comes a loose ball into the defense. Hudson tries to get a hold of that. Midi back. Charlie stays back for Hudson, who brings it in. Sends it across the middle. 16 is going to go get a hold of that one. Ball loose in the middle. Goalie gets a hold. He's got 4 seconds to pass it. Gets it up and out to his defenseman there. Defenseman gets a nice pass up. That's going to come right to Hudson. Hudson passes it up to Charlie. Charlie there, wide open through the middle. He's going to rip a shot and scores a goal. All right, now we go up 9-0. Again, the sun's even getting brighter. As the sun gets brighter, it's getting harder and harder to see my little screen.
You want to use my sweatshirt to cover it?
All right, so Westfield gets the ball again after the goal. Battle for the loose ball. Lachlan there on offense. There's a midi. Comes number 16. 16 gets it up to 29. 29 looking to make some moves. Tries to behind the kind of the underhand pass. 27 here now with the ball. He's got time to set it up. Coach calling for a pick. I don't know if the kids even practice picks yet. Puck, ball, puck, whatever that thing is that they're trying to control. Lachlan gets it out. 27, trying to bring it in. Switches hands up, but loses the nice defense there by Westside. Westside now going to try to run it out here. Hudson with a great stick. Riley gets a hold of that ball. Riley now going to go run it up the field. Riley using his speed. He's going to try to get a nice pass over there. Go back, Riley. There you go, bud. Again, perfectly legal for him to do that as long as one of our middies stays back, and then he can run back, and then the other middie can come on attack. You do lose control of the ball on that hand, though. Westfield now gets a hold of it. Westfield just going to send it down. Hudson there right in front of it. Hudson looking to pass. Sees an open player, just bounces up over him. Still comes to another Wolves player. Looking to center there, misses that one. That comes through the field. Again, our defense, their stick can go across the field, but their body cannot go across the field. Not sure what the call is on that one, honestly. Oh, it's an over and back, I bet you. So once you've come on this side, on your offensive side, you can't go back to the other side. So since that was a pass, I'm guessing they're going to say that was an over and back. 16 with a nice interception of the ball there. Bringing it up, tries to get it up to Sawyer. Just out of the reach of 29. 29 goes for the stick check. Takes a nice little tumble. 16 there with a nice stick check. Gets the ball back as that goes out of bounds. $14 gets a hold of the ball here. He's got to get it inside the zone. He tries to get to Sawyer, unable to connect with him. Actually, that was 27. Sawyer, 26, does get a hold of it. There you go. Nice pass over to 29. Another good pass to 30. There we go. Nice look to X. Nice look out front to Sawyer. Sawyer's going to rip a shot. Nice save by the goalie, though. Goalie gets it out, and they're just going to rip it down the field. Again, Hudson going to kind of intercept that one, gets in front of him. Hudson keeps just getting in front of those balls. Playing in front of the guy. There's a centering pass intercepted by Westfield. Ball down, though. Ball down. Comes 27. 27 tries his little spin move. Can't control, but gets his loose ball. Tries a shot. Goes right into the goalie, I think. Westfield goalie able to collect on that one. Gets it out to his defense. He's going to try sending it up. There's a little bit better, more controlled shot. Loose ball. Westfield actually finally controls the ball. Hudson trying to force the errant pass. Riley there with a nice stick. Riley unable to control the ground ball again. Riley needs to run right through that. There, nice ground ball by Hudson. Hudson's just going to launch it from there to try to shoot. Oh my gosh. Westfield guy kind of intercepted it, but didn't control it. That could have bounced in the net. 27 gets a hold of that. Maybe. Battling. There's a nice battle for the ball. Big defenseman. Tries to flip it over to his goal. Out of the crease or out of the ball. There he finally chucks it down. That's going to stay in. He'll get it cradled. There he does. Nice pass over to 29. 29 comes across the middle. Takes a quick shot. Hits a defenseman, I believe. 30 gets a hold of loose ball. He's trying to find some space. Goes back to X. X 27, whoever that is back on X. Look at got Charlie cutting. Charlie cutting through the middle. Gets it to 12 on a cut. He tries a shot that rolls out of his stick. Loose ball comes to the goalie. Goalie's just going to sling it down the field. Ball bounces up and over. Loose ball still. Hudson there again for the loose ball. Hudson going to pass it back to Eldon. Eldon, the whole point is to save your energy. Nice kick by Lachlan. Not going to call anything on that one. Oh, they are going to interference on that one. No, Lachlan was kind of moving when he tried to set that pick, so they're calling him on a moving pick. Lachlan with a great stick there. Calling holding on the orange team. Guessing he used a loose hand, so kind of like hockey, a little different than hockey in the sense that you got to keep. If you do have a loose hand, you can't touch the other person's stick or ball